Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up my wellness planner for the week of April 12th through the 18th, and I want to use another one of the new Craftsmith Planners Anonymous sticker books. This one is all florals. The back half is oranges and peaches, and I actually have this full kit. The front half is this blues and pinks and purples, and I do not have this kit, so I'm wanting to use this one. And I want to pick up, so when I'm picking things to go with this sticker book, because for example, it doesn't have hydration stickers, it doesn't have bullet points, I might need washi tape, that kind of thing. I flip to a page that's got a whole bunch of deco, and I look at the color scheme of this page. It's got a lot of hot pink, it's got a lot of blue, it's got a tiny little bit of teal in the greenery, and it's got a little bit of purple creeping in. So then I decided, well, I'm gonna have to, even though I'm gonna cover up notes, it's still gonna have this bit of peach in the April. I really think that'll be a little bit glaring. So I went through and I couldn't find any pages that I liked, and then I did my cross match on months, and July has the same dates. So I pulled the July pages, and they're purple, and I think this purple just goes really well with this color scheme. So long story short, we're going to use these July pages, and we'll cover up July, and we'll Frankenplan them in. So let's get going on this. So the first thing I wanted to do was I got purple bullet points. So then the purple just started flowing, right? So I got purple bullet points. I have purple hydration stickers and a scale, purple words. And so first thing I wanted to do was cover up July. So I looked for paper stickers, month stickers, and I have this little sheet from Moore Avenue. I will link their Etsy shop in the description box. But I thought this April would be perfect for covering up July, and it fits right in that little box there. So that's one thing done. Let me go ahead and pull my wellness prompt. So if you're new to my channel, I started doing my wellness planner a couple of years ago, back when Happy Planner came out with the very, very first wellness planner. And theirs was journaling boxes along the bottom, a currently section along the left-hand side, and an exercise box for one day for each day of the week. So I just use a spreadsheet program. I'm going to film a video the next time I do it to make my own prompts for this section. I just change exercise to keto, and all I do, I've had a couple questions now, what do I do with those 7 circles? So when I first started, I had a whole bunch of smiley face stickers that fit perfect in those little holes. And they were a smiley face or a frowny face or just kind of a so-so face. And so for whatever reason, I started putting those in the circles for how well I did eating keto. I've never been when I first started keto, I was traveling 100% for work, so I couldn't weigh things and measure things and know exactly how many calories were in things. So I just tried to eat low carb. So I just had to do smiley face or kind of straight so-so face or frowny face in those circles. And the other thing that they always had on the left-hand side was a rotating prompt. And so this particular week is how quiet time empowered me. And then I also have here my journaling prompts. I'm just going to stick these right in the planner. And I do have a link to the original Wellness Extension Pack, Happy Planner Wellness Extension Pack, in the description box of this video, so that you can see these, everything other than changing the word exercise to keto, this all matches that extension pack exactly. And part of the reason I love this so much, my catch-all planner is also a classic vertical. So I get whatever classic vertical planners catch my eye during new releases. I have more than I use, but this way I can do Frankenplanning, use whatever pages, whatever color schemes on whatever pages I like, and just it gives me a lot of freedom. So let me go ahead. So what I do is, for positive word and feeling, I like to pick some words. These came from a Planners Anonymous kit called Butterfly Skies. They were actually meant for the bonus item, the journaling, but I like to use them in like in this case. I'm going to put feeling. I'm going to put popular because my YouTube channel just hit 1,000 subscribers. It's something I've been working on for months and months and months. And I just greatly appreciate all of you guys, everything you've done, all your wonderful comments, and the fact that you're subscribing and spreading the word. It really means more than I could ever possibly say to you guys. So greatly appreciate it. So for positive word, I'm also looking for a purple. How about brave? I like brave. I think it took me a long time to record my first video, and it took some being brave, and I'm proud of myself that I actually finally did it, and I really am enjoying myself. So, okay, enough about that. So the first thing I want to do is get some functional stuff on here. I use the middle row for food diary, workouts, hydration tracking, and then the top row is decorations. So let's go ahead and put some of that stuff in. This is the shade of purple I'm going to use. I've never used it before. Unfortunately, these stickers are no longer available. They're from Wilson Wild Sticker Co. Wilson Wild still is around on Etsy. I'm just guessing that these stickers were not a huge seller for them, so they stopped carrying them. But there are many, many, many similar hydration trackers. So when I finally use these all up, and I actually have played around with printing some of my own since they're basically just boxes. So I'm not too worried about it. Unfortunately though, if you guys love these, you cannot buy them. So they were some pretty good colors, but that's okay. We'll all survive. And maybe if we send Wilson Wild some email requests, if you guys really, really want these, who knows, maybe they'll add them back to their shop. I don't know. I don't run an Etsy shop, so I have no idea how hard that would be, if it would be worth their time or not. So next thing I want to do is put 4 bullet points on here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And workout boxes. I work out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday the week of the 12th. So I have this row of bullet points from AliExpress. I'm just going to rotate through the colors since there are 5 colors and I only need 4. I'm just going to let them rotate. And then I also have a newly combined Colorful Boxes sticker book. I do have a video on this. I will link it in the cards up above. It's part of my sticker storage series. I just combined several books into one using Chicago screws. And I'm going to go to the purple section, the skinny box purple section. Here we go. I'm also going to look for a weekend banner while I'm here. So here are, question is, do I want to mix purples? I've got plenty. I think I'll just go ahead and grab 4 of these. 1, 2, and let's look for a weekend banner while we're in here. 3, 4. We'll stay in this pink, blue, purple section. Let me pull that deco sheet for coloring. Think, dream, plan, work hard and be nice. Just those, since pink and blue, I'm just looking for anything purple. That's definitely too peachy, don't want that. Hello Today, that's purple with blue. I'm kind of not liking the way these colors are matching though. Might have to do something else. Yeah, those are my options basically. I don't think there's any other purple. That's the only purple. Yeah. It's the only purple, it's the only blue. No, there's blue with the green, but it's even more teal colored. Let me grab one other book. So here's another book I made, Colorful Boxes. Again, I combined several books, and I actually, I encourage you to watch that video if you want to see more. It's too much for me to get into in this video, but I had taken my books apart a long, long time ago. These are some spare sheets. And I will give you my thoughts on, combining sticker books, taking them apart in that video. Not something I ever plan to do again, but I did pull out certain pages. So anyway, long story short, I grabbed that purple Lazy Weekend. I like that. I love myself a good weekend banner. So I'm going to go ahead and do my center section here, finish my center section, and then we'll go from there. here are my super pointy tweezers. These actually, I got off of Amazon. They're for applying artificial eyelashes, and they work great for getting these little bullet points off of the page. So that is pretty much the functional. Let me go ahead and put this lazy weekend banner on up here. There isn't quite so much purple in the deco, so that's why it's not bad that I've got so much purple on the page, because we'll downplay that with the rest of the deco. So on my left hand side, I like to, oh, I forgot, I like to put a word for keto. Beautiful, personable, loud, funny, lively. I like, actually these other bluer purple words match just as well, if not better. I find keto to be magic, because I did have a lot of success on keto. Now I'm wondering if I should switch to this shade of blue. I think I will. Sorry guys, this is what I do. Welcome to Plan With Me's. I changed my mind. As the color scheme crystallizes, sometimes different choices make more sense. So I'm going to put feeling enthusiastic for the same reasons I mentioned before. And for positive word, I'm going to put chatty to remind myself to engage more on some of the social media platforms. Sometimes I just do my posts and I take a break, and I'd like to engage more than just speaking to you during the videos. So let's look for, I need a couple of things. I want some washi tape strips to layer with these along the left hand side, and I like to put washi tape quotes along the bottom. Look at her. I don't think our weather's going to be nice enough to do that this week. I live in the Pacific Northwest, for those of you that don't know, and it gets warm much later here than in a lot of places. So, and I do have a flip through of this sticker book. I wonder, how would it look if I, instead of a washi tape strip like I normally do, if I layered these with a bow? That might be kind of cute. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll do that. That would be completely different. I never do stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are plenty of these white ones with the little, I don't know, I think those are purple, kind of bluish purple spots. Let's do that. Why not? Okay, but before I do that, I need to decide what quote, if any, I'm putting down here, so that I know if it's coming all the way over to here, I need to slide this bottom prompt up a little higher. If it's only going to come to here, then I have this as writing space, and I can put that prompt down lower. There is a method to my madness. Okay, what do we got here? Happiness blooms within, grow, free wildflower. Okay, and it repeats twice. Bloom, soar, grow, charming, hello, gorgeous. Those both repeat. So what I could do is use half of each one in this spread and then half of each one in another spread. Although I'm not sure about throwing pink down there. I like this. This floral washi tape. I could just take that strip and kind of bridge the gap with it. And that'll start to bring in some pink without shifting completely to pink. Maybe I'll do that, because I also don't want to cover up all this gorgeous deco that's already on the page. Let's do that. Okay, so it's a nice extra long strip. So all I'm going to do is fold it in half to figure out about where the center is. About there. Okay, now I'm going to just go ahead and snip it. I'm going to put it all the way down against the bottom, because in my brain, it needs a floor to sit on. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That definitely works for me. I know it's not a quote, but that's okay. Maybe we'll load the top part up with extra quotes this week. Okay, so now I know I can come all the way down. So let's go back to that page that had the bows, which I am not a bow person. I actually don't care for bows very much at all. I was a tomboy. There's something about covering them up like this that I actually don't mind. And then I have room beside the bow to write my answer. Okay, so we are waiting on them to come out on Amazon Prime. It looks like it's going to be awesome. It comes out on the 9th. Yes, I am filming this before the 9th. It looks very much like Lovecraft Country, which we also really, really loved. This is interesting. Since I'm doing something new, I wasn't quite sure where to put that word. Feeling. Maybe. Okay, I should have put feeling on first so that I could decide. And these are actually very large. I think I'm going to have crazy spacing if I do this. So let's reassess. Maybe I'll do a bow for every other one, because they're two, or I could use smaller bows, because I wasn't really thinking about it, and I think I picked the biggest bow there was. Okay, so let's put a nice big one up here, and it completely covers the word notes. And we'll go ahead and put keto on there. I am going to shift it over a little. Normally I would center it, just so that some of that bow shows. And we'll put magic up here. There we go. Okay, let's reassess. We're still reassessing. I think this one actually might be okay because it's at the very bottom. But I think I want something smaller as I work my way up the page. So let's just put this down a little lower and stick our watching back on there. Okay, so let's pick something smaller. There's lots of smaller ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a blue one. Now that I got some flowers on here, I can bring in other colors. So we'll do a blue one. So this was feeling. And I am staggering these on purpose, just to kind of keep it interesting. Okay, let's do a pink one. And we'll just keep it right. We'll keep them right close together. There we go, that's better. Still listening to jazz. Not quite ready to try to switch over to warm weather music yet. Purple. Next is reading. I'm still reading The Russian Problem. By the time we get to this week, though, I will not, because I'm almost done with it. Okay. I don't think I want to put a green one on. There's just not going to be that much green on the spread. What about this red bow? This one's pinky red, is a little bit different. Chatty. For engagement. There we go. That's cute. Let's trim those. And the reason I work down from the top and up from the bottom is because this one last quote that I need to put on here is open-ended, and that way I don't have to try to guess how much space to leave myself. So let's start to bring a little bit more of this red up. Let's do a red bow right there. And this one is How Quiet Time Empowered Me. And since I have plenty of space, I'm going to slide it down just a little bit. Some more of the bow shows. There we go. Okay. So that is basically everything but deco. So let's see what we can do decoration-wise. So I'm going to start out just by reading these quotes and seeing what grabs my attention, because I know everything's going to work with my color scheme. Follow your heart. Remember you are loved. Man, any of these quotes would work. I want to put her on the weekend. I know I said the weather wasn't going to be nice enough for this, but it just really goes with that lazy weekend quote that I put on there. So maybe the weather will be nice by then. You never know. So I'm going to put her right there. Love it. So cute. Okay, let's see what else. This book's a nice mix of functional and deco. Bloom and grow. Here we go. Let's look at this page for just a sec. Follow your heart. Just keep going. Just keep going, to me, feels like a good one for a Monday. And it's on here a couple times, which is cool because it's ombre, so you can pick which color you like. I also actually really like find beauty in everything. That's like I think that's a good quote to kick off like the beginning of a week. And I kind of want something big over here to balance with the big thing I've got already going over there. So let's just go ahead and commit to this nice big quote here. I think it'll balance. And there is a little bit of purple on it, so I put this kind of here, centered between Monday and Tuesday. It leaves me a little bit of room to put maybe another picture or something here. Before I stick it, let's just go ahead and see what else. So the girls are all a little bit tall to fit on there. She's pretty. She actually looks just a teensy tiny bit like me. I could put her on there. Find beauty in everything, and then there's a girl with a big armful of flowers. I like that. Okay, so how much room does she need so that this we can evenly space? Okay, so I think if I put this across the two, but just slightly over a little bit more heavily on Monday. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing with her, but a little bit more heavily over on Wednesday. And that, she's got this bow here that brings in the bow theme. I wish it was this warm. Here we go. And it's okay if that, all I ever write there is coffee, so I don't eat a lot of breakfast unless we're traveling, and I haven't been traveling in a year and a half, so okay. So we've got a girl and a girl. Just a couple things over here. Let's look for maybe one of those square quotes to kind of put here. I kind of like, remember you are loved. You have a tough day, sometimes you can forget that. So I think I want that. And I am going to kind of center it between Thursday and Friday. And then just put a few little things around it. I used to get way more cluttered. And I'm getting better at kind of spreading things out a little bit. I think she's holding a flower. I'm thinking maybe I want to put this flower. Just one or two more things. I was hoping for a teeny tiny little butterfly that I could kind of put up here, but I'm really not seeing. These are too big for that space. No more bows. I have enough bows. Oh, there's a teeny tiny little, oh, these are, okay. They're little flags, but I don't mind. Question then is just what color? Let's put this blue on white up here to kind of finish, oops, sorry, could you see that? Finish off that scene. And then maybe something up here. How about this little pink one? I like it. It's not, sometimes I do quite a bit fuller spreads, but I don't feel like I need to squeeze a whole lot of stuff in here. So those girls are pretty. I don't usually put girls in my planners, but I'm really tempted to use these two hearts just because I just love those two little scenes. Okay, that's it. We're done. That was fast. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to Frankenplan this into my planner. So For the 15th, 16th, 17th, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to want to do on the 19th. That's too far out in the future, so I'm just going to stick this in here for now. It's fine. For this side, I have my current week spread on this page. So I basically need to replace this 12, 13, 14 with this one. So we're going to put some tape runner on there. So I'm just grabbing, this is a piece of contact paper, the backing off of it that I used for a different project. I'm just going to go all the way around the edge of this page, even between the discs. And that's it. My tape runner ran out. I had just enough. I do want to get rid of that little bit though. I think I used that whole entire roll of tape runner just in the last couple days putting together my books. Those books I was showing you. I used a lot of tape runner on them. Okay, so we're going to line up in between the punches. That's the most important. So you want to make sure and get that well aligned. Let it fall, press it down. There we go. So there is my health and wellness spread for the week of the 12th to the 18th of April. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try some new things. I know I always put washi tape over here, and so I kind of like the way the bows turned out. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.